And tonight, our August tarot forecast for 2022 for our earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We will be doing all three of those. I will be time-stamping these after I am done below in the comments so that you can easily revisit those readings if you want to refer back to them throughout the month of August. So thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate your time and energy. Hey there, Constance. Good to see you in the chat. So we are going to be starting with Taurus. We will talk a little bit about the astrology that's going on right now, and as we go into the month of August. So, you know, it is Leo season, guys, so happy birthday to all the Leos who may be cross-watching for someone else tonight. We are currently moving the sun steady through your sign. The sun is very at home and very happy in the sign of Leo because that is its natural place to rule. So very, very nice. Good to see if any of my Leos are here. So if you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information regarding any of the cards that I use, simply drop a note below in the comments. Let me know. You can also get in touch with me through the info down below under the video. My email address is there if you're interested in a personal reading. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you know somebody who is interested in astrology and tarot and would like to get these messages as well. So let's go ahead and start out. We're going to just jump right on in here, guys. So let's start out with Taurus. So Taurus, my fabulous earthy folks, I hope you are doing great so far. This is going to be your messages and reading for the month of August 2022. Taurus, we are currently in Leo season. I know that this can be a challenging season for you guys simply because Leo is a square to your sign. You may feel a little bit more pressure, a little sense of crisis, a little bit of crunch. You may, you know, butt heads easier or have more, you know, dramatic differences of opinions with others at this time of year because, yeah, Leo and Taurus, they are a square. They can get into it. So let's see what we have got tonight for you. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, let's see what we have for our beautiful Taurus folks. Anything that they need to know for their highest and best, please. August 2022, please, Spirit, show us Taurus. We're going to start out with some oracle, guys, and then we are going to do a full Celtic cross as well for you. So it's going to be a nice, good, in-depth reading. Stillness is coming up. So Taurus, this is your keyword for the month of August 2022. Just take it easy. I love this card in the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Really, this is a reminder to take it easy. You know, kind of, it doesn't mean you'll be at a total standstill, but things are going to be a lot easier for you if you just glide through, allow things to be. Sometimes if you don't know what to say to somebody or don't know what to say in a certain situation, it's best to just keep your stillness or maybe keep a little distance, just be at peace. Don't try to push the river. Don't try to force things into being. That's a very, very beautiful energy that that card brings through. Next, we're going to get into a numerology card for you. Let's see what the special number of the month for Taurus is, please, Spirit. And we have perseverance, yes. Interesting, we have a number 4. When I think about squares in a sign, I think about those 4 corners of the square. So this is certainly an energy of that square energy that we have with the Leo sun sign season. So be perseverant in here, Leo. I wanted to call you Leo. Leo needs this message too, I think, right? Because they're going to be feeling it too. They've got that sun sign return going on. But Taurus, you gotta persevere. You can't let this get you down. If it feels a little crunchy, if it feels that pressure, sense of crisis at times over the next 3 to 4 weeks, just hang in there. Your Virgo season is coming at the end of August and things are gonna shift up. But this is just as well a reminder, those 4 corners, right? Hold down the north, south, east, and west. Be grounded, be centered at the center of all those corners, and don't give up. Even if something's a little hard, even something might be kind of pressuring you, right? Use your creativity. Use your creativity. Because Taurus, you are an incredibly creative sign. You are Venus ruled, and Venus is in a good position as you start the month of August for you. It's in Cancer, and that is a nice sextile, positive aspect to your sign. So next, let's get into a crystal and chakra. Let's see what's best for Taurus to be working with for this month of August, please. And we have the bloodstone. Very nice. This is an excellent stone to work with. It's not a super expensive stone either, so it's a great one to get a hold of. It is excellent for detoxifying both inside and out. It does correspond to the root, the heart, and the sacral chakra. So it really does connect our ground stone and chakras for you to be working with this month. Let's get into a spiritual guardian or guide. Please, Spirit, let's see which one of you would like to be helping Taurus out the most for this month ahead. Oh, yeah. So, Taurus, I just feel like this is a very blessed month. Even though there could be pressure, there could be a lot, you know, feeling like it's weighing on you because Leo season does bring up those natural challenging energies. I feel like this is really encouraging you to persevere, to be compassionate to yourself and others, to find stillness, to find peace within. Kuan Yin is care and compassion. Choose to be loving. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So yeah, she is considered a bodhisattva of compassion, right? Being sensitive to the suffering of others, being sensitive to your own self and doing what you need. So care for yourself, care for others. Don't be afraid to detox your environment so that you can be more in alignment with your grounding center. And again, sometimes you might just want to glide away from things that feel a little off to you because we have that stillness card as your key word here. So let's get into your tarot, Taurus. Let's see what we have got for you guys. We're going to be using the Rider-Waite, clarifying with the Everyday Tarot tonight. So Spirit, let us see what we have for our beautiful Taurus folks. Anything they need to know in the tarot decks. Show us everything as clear as possible, please. Yeah, there's a lot that your heart's been going through. I think that's why that bloodstone with detoxing your heart chakra is coming up really, really strong for you to work with. You might want to also just get some rose quartz as well as an additional stone to help support that, because we do have in the center the Three of Swords, central energy, Taurus. So if there's been any heartbreak, disappointment, loss, depression, sadness, due to having somebody hurt you or do something really, you know, just very unkind, it's time to cleanse that out. It's time to really focus on your healing, your recovery work. That's why so much of this gentle self-care, this gentle coming back to center, this realigning with yourself, honoring your stillness, honoring your need for, you know, protecting your energy, remembering that you're kind of in a gentle space right now. Let's get a clarifier on the Three of Swords, please. What is going on? What does Taurus need to know around this Three of Swords? And we have the Five of Wands, yeah. For some of you, for not all, but for some, you may have gone through some kind of argument, some kind of quarrel, somebody fussy. It's interesting because we talked about Leo season, a fire season. This is definitely a fiery card. It can deal with differing opinions. It can deal with stress, strife, argumentative people, argumentative energy. And Taurus, what I feel for some of you is that you might be taking this a whole lot harder than what this was intending, because the Five of Wands is not like heavy, burn it to the ground kind of energy. This is more just like having a little spat. The person that either said something or did something to you, it may not have been coming from as serious of a place as you took it. Like they might have said it and it was a little rude or a little bit, you know, snarky. And maybe they, you know, were just saying it, you know, and it wasn't like this big heavy thing to them, but to you, you were like, I can't believe he said that to me. So take it as it resonates. But for some of you out there, make sure that this wasn't just something that got really miscommunicated badly and you took it a lot harder than it was meant, or vice versa, because sometimes this can play out from the other person's point of view as well. Like you might have said something that was just either in the heat of the moment or just sort of a little snarky, you know, a little jab, and it wasn't really meant to be that serious, but they were like, oh, I can't believe that, you know. And so it might be time to sort of figure out, was this a deal breaker? Was this a serious thing? You know, because that kind of feeling, that kind of energy can be kind of stressful. And sometimes when you get to a more calm, level-headed place, you can look back at it and go, was that really as big of a deal? And if it really was, then, you know, it's okay. You have to be honest with yourself and how something felt. But if it was really not, you have to adjust accordingly, or maybe talk it out with the other person. In the immediate past, we have the Two of Swords. This is definitely that at the crossroads, indecision kind of feeling. It is Libra energy, so really weighing your options, maybe procrastinating a little bit in the past about something here, Taurus. Having to make a choice, right? Having to make a decision whether you really want to or not. So let's get a clarifier, please. What is this about for Taurus, this decision making here? Oh, this really wants to come out. Let me shuffle again. Just one, please, guys. Can't take like 10 of them. Okay, they really have a lot to say here. Can we please get concise, Spirit, please? Clarify Two of Swords for Taurus. Here we go. Still wants to bring out a lot, so I'm going to take these three because it just keeps coming. So there may have been a decision about paperwork, documents, signing something. Page of Swords brings through a lot of energy like that. Queen of Pentacles, it could have been to do with business, practice, and you could have been really dealing with two people or more that are at cross purposes. We've got strong Aries energy here with the Emperor, strong Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles. And so maybe you felt like, you know, maybe one person is like slow walking things, taking their time, and then the other person's really, really fast around this. And these could be you as well. That could be your feelings, but there's something to do in your past, or maybe even now as we go into this month of August. This is where you're coming from. There's some kind of agreement, some kind of working out an idea, working out a concept. This could even be coworkers. But with the Page of Swords, what I'm feeling is there's something to do with a document, with information that you've got to review, or a lot of new communication coming in, and part of you may be going, oh, I really want to take my time with this, but on the other side, it's like, I've really got to get this done. Going into the immediate future, we do have the Page of Pentacles, so I do feel as the second half of August unfolds for you, Taurus, it will be time to start planting those seeds, those intentions, because this is definitely the beginning of a new adventure, a new enterprise, maybe even a new business. Let's get a clarifier on this Page of Pentacles, please. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, well, Taurus, to me, this really reflects your own personal energy. It does. And I think at the end of the day, most Taurus folks would prefer to take things a little slower, one step at a time. The Seven of Pentacles is so much about following the steps you're guided to take, right? Page of Pentacles, like, I've got this coin, I really want to invest it wisely. Seven of Pentacles says slowly but surely wins the race. Keep cultivating that garden, Taurus. Plant the seeds, but don't get complacent. You know, make sure that you weed the garden, water the garden, take care of it along the way. I do feel like this is a big month for like money, business. You're very goal-oriented this month, Taurus. On the bottom, subconscious position, what's in your heart of hearts is this Nine of Pentacles. So really do you feel like you've been working at something, you've been building something up. It makes you really happy. It's what you really have dreamed of, really have desired to be doing. And you're very focused. You're very focused on that. And so, you know, that could be part of this heartache as well. You may feel like you've got a variety of people kind of pushing and pulling and almost seeking to distract you, or at least that's how it feels, you know, distract you from your goals, distract you from your dreams. And it really bothers you, like it really hurts, because you're like, can't they understand, like, here's what I want to do, and they won't support me, or they won't encourage me. So it's like, I get this feeling like you're really happy with what you're doing, but you may feel kind of alone in it because other people won't be as supportive as you wish they would be. Let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles, please. Yeah, Two of Cups. And I feel like in your heart of hearts, if you don't already have this, Taurus, you're really looking for a good partner. And for me, this could be a love partner, but what I feel even more is that you want a good business partner, because this is a definite businesswoman energy, business person right here in this Nine of Pentacles. And it's sort of like, I really like what I'm doing. I'm enjoying it. It's great. It's flourishing. I'm thriving. But I really wish I had somebody to share in the, you know, the fun of this, or the building of this. I feel like that's something you're really desiring deep inside. On top, crowning the spread message from Spirit, though, is the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like Spirit really has your back when it comes to those, you know, financial goals, those long-term dreams, the things that you want to see grow over time. And if you don't already have those people that are, you know, working with you towards those goals, I feel like they'll be sent your way. I do, with that kind of card. Let's get a clarifier, please, on the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that with the World card. Taurus, this is beautiful. Gorgeous. You could have a Capricorn in your life, or somebody very earthy, because this is the World card. It's ruled by Saturn. It's a Capricorn card. It's also a Taurus card, because you've got the Bull, you've got the Leo, you've got the fixed signs represented on there as well. So to me, this just feels like when one door closes, another one opens, and it may even be better than the door that closed. Happy completions, fulfillment, karma working in your favor. Gorgeous cards here. Really, really nice. Taurus, let's do some advice for you for this month as it unfolds. Good grief. You just are amazing this month. Oh my word. Okay, Taurus. Suggested approach. Look at that. I said in the beginning, I felt that in order to get your grounding and in order to persevere through some of the more challenging energies right now, use your creativity. There you are, coming out strong. This is one of your power cards, Venus rulership. Taurus, you are a Venus ruled sign, and here is the Empress card. So that is your suggested approach. Be creative, be abundant, work at what you love. Don't let people hold you back. You are brimming with ideas, and you have so much that you can accomplish and give. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of nurturing something to its completion here. Let's get into a clarifier on the Empress. Yes, and I do feel part of this and part of that heartbreak that was at the center of this reading could be around these Seven of Swords types. And I almost even get with this combination, there even for some of you could be people trying to steal your creative ideas, right? So be very careful with who you tell about what you're doing. If you really are trying to either patent or copyright something, I would absolutely do that before it goes public at all, because there could be these kind of folks that are not there for your best good, that are trying to literally take off with some of your really good ideas here, Taurus. So don't let them do it. In the what you need to know, here we have the Knight of Pentacles. You've got a lot of pentacles in this reading, Taurus, a lot of earthy energy. So you got the 10, the 9, the Page, the 7. What you need to know is that I feel like, again, you know, slow but steady wins the race. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the tarot, but he always gets where he's going because he is well prepared. So this is telling you, Taurus, what you're working on, what you're doing, it may not happen as fast as you would like it, but it is going to happen by you taking the steps, by you doing what is laid out in front of you one day at a time. It will all build up to something very successful. And we've got the King of Cups on top of this. So again, use your intuition combined with your business sense or your, sense of work and your effort, because to me, the King of Cups is someone that uses their leadership abilities to guide their feelings, to make good emotional decisions. Hopes and fears position is the Ten of Swords. You may feel like you've been stabbed in the back before at some point in the past, Taurus, and you really don't want to go there again. So there is a little nervousness around this, and also that hope that this doesn't happen in the future. Let's get a clarifier, please, on this Ten of Swords. Page of Cups. I feel like, too, there's a part of you that feels like you could really benefit from some sort of an apology. You may or may not get it. This, to me, is kind of telling you, if this is a difficult cycle that's come to an end, Taurus, and you're still hoping for some sort of an apology, weigh the reality of that. Is it going to help you feel better knowing that they know that they made you feel bad, or do you really need that in order to let it go and move on? That's very strong right there. On the outcome card, we have the High Priestess, very mysterious yet again. Like I said, we have these kind of ultimate divine feminines in your reading for this month ahead. And so the High Priestess, to me, again, keep your in silence. Don't let people in on what you're doing unless you truly implicitly trust them, because those Seven of Swords types, they're sneaking around, Taurus, hoping to, steal your idea or steal your thunder or somehow knock you down a peg so you don't feel as good about what you're doing. So it's better to seek your own counsel, do your own thing. Don't talk too much at all about what you're working on, because you don't want somebody doing that to you. Let's get a clarifier on this. And we've got the Page of Pentacles again. Yes, I mean, this to me, there's something really new for you, Taurus, that you're birthing, some kind of adventure, some kind of business work that you're doing. But yet again, because it's sitting with that High Priestess, just keep yourself to yourself this month. I wouldn't reveal too much about what it is that you're doing until you've really got everything super nailed down, super solid, where nobody can touch it. On the bottom, yes, there's a lot of communication. There's a lot of movement this month in the undercurrent, a lot of stuff happening. And yes, you are going to have to make some big choices. You've got to do a little bit of research if you haven't already, because the Seven of Cups brings us a lot of options, a lot of choices, and you got to make the best one. No more procrastination, Taurus. The two procrastination cards were in here, the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So you can't put off these decisions past this month, I don't think, much longer. You've got to make those choices. Let's get an affirmation on this reading for you guys. Longevity. Ooh, what a beautiful card to come out to summarize your reading, Taurus, because that is a feeling I get with this. Attend to anything before it becomes a problem, especially take care of yourself on all levels. Pursue a healthy lifestyle to attain mental clarity and physical well-being. You may need a different approach to the situation at hand, so be flexible. Yes, that will bring you great longevity. That will bring you a much more grounded energy. To me, it's the same as this perseverance kind of feeling. It's like it's that beautiful green. Take care of things before they become a problem. Don't wait for them to become an issue. So Taurus, wow, what a reading. But to me, the longevity theme as well is beautiful, because I feel that once you've really built what you're in the process of building, it's going to be very long lasting. It's going to have great longevity. So there we have it, guys. All right. Virgo is going to be up next. clear the space just a little bit before we start your read. This will be Virgo's messages for August 2022. We're going to be doing Oracle and Tarot to get those messages today. So Virgo, I hope you are doing great. We are into Leo season right now, but Virgo season is coming soon. Once we hit around August 21st, 22nd, it will be your time of year, solar return again for you guys. So Virgo, I hope you are doing beautifully. I hope all is well. We do come in with the first day of August, we will have a Virgo moon, interestingly enough. So these are going to be your general messages through the Oracle and the Tarot. We're going to look at some major themes that are going on for you as we enter this month. And then we're going to do a full Celtic cross with the Tarot and clarifiers, guys. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, please let's see what we have for our beautiful Virgos. Anything they need to see, hear, or be made aware of for their highest good in this month of August 2022. Nice. Okay, Virgo. I somehow feel like this card has come out for you before. It's a beautiful card. I really love the energy of it with the key theme of going forward. So I do feel that this is going to be a month where you do move things forward, Virgo. It's not going to be a time of stagnancy. Even if you have been more or less, you know, in a still or kind of holding place for a while, this is definitely something where the road starts to open up before you. I love all the green that's in this card because it feels very abundant. It feels thriving. It feels flourishing. It feels like there's something to really look forward to. So, you know, this could also be a very sensitive month for you, Virgo, because as the sun is in that last, you know, last to the next sign before yours, it's transiting through your universal 12th house, which is the Pisces house, so you may feel a little more sensitive as the sun goes through that sign of Leo. It's a time where you're really more attuned to your intuition. You're more, you know, touchy to emotions. You may feel things a little deeper. So just keep that in mind because you're doing a little bit of internal house cleaning as the sun moves through Leo. Let's get into your numerology. Let's see what we have as a special number of the month for our Virgos. Wow, yes. Take good care of yourself, Virgo. We have number 61, self-love. So 6 is a number of love and relationships in numerology. And number 1, of course, is a number of the self-identity. Actualizations, manifestations, putting things together for your own benefit. So you bring those together, it adds up to a 7, which is always a number of personal growth, personal development. So a good month to take good care of yourself. Really be, you know, listening to what you need. Don't be afraid to take those days to just take good care of you. You're not being selfish. You're not being, you know, self-serving by doing that, Virgo. Take good care of you. That's how you take good care of others in the first place. So this is definitely a month of self-love. Let's get into a crystal and chakra card for you. See what's best for our Virgos to work with this month at. This is a month of peace and healing for you. And it's interesting, I always keep this stone on my desk. It is the selenite. That is what you should work with this month. It is for peaceful energy. It is also for clearing. This is a great stone to clear your card decks, as I use them often between readings. So yeah, get yourself some selenite. This is a wonderful, inexpensive, beautiful, high vibration stone that you can use for clearing yourself, clearing your space. It does correspond to the crown chakra. So the crown chakra is the main area that you are clearing. And as always, we know our Virgos can be overthinkers, over-worriers, very analytical. So to me, this is helping to clear your mind so that you're not overthinking, not over worrying. Let's get into a spiritual guardian or guide next. Which one of you would like to come help our Virgos for August 2022, please? There it is, their Nunos, the life force. Capricorn had this card last month as their spiritual guide. And so to me, this is a gorgeous energy. It is that very sensual, sexual, thriving, abundant energy. So Virgo, in spite of all this sort of relaxation, taking good care of yourself, being at peace, clearing your space, it is really making way for, I think, the going forward. Look at that as those come together, right? Look at the same kind of green, that same kind of beautiful, thriving energy. Express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. This is also, of course, creating your creative powers, right? It's also increasing that. So if you are a creative person, this could be a month where you truly, truly flourish. Let's get into your tarot, Virgo. Let's see what we have. Please, Spirit, show us Virgo for August 2022. A nice, big, clear picture of what they will be experiencing. Wow, I think a lot of healing, guys. For some of you, you may have a Cancer or a very strong water sign in your life. Right at the center, we have the King of Cups. So I do feel right here, you are trying to make the best decisions possible in your emotional life, for your relationships, for your love connections, for your heart. You may be weighing what's best for you versus what's best for them and trying to make good decisions based on that. You know, overall, this is a very strong image of loyalty, companionship, and as you're going forward with that self-love energy, that self-care, it's like you're really trying to do what's best for yourself and everyone involved. Let's get a clarifier, please, on our King of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're slow walking this just a little, Virgo. It's like taking your time, one step at a time, one day at a time with the Seven of Pentacles. So you are going to make these choices, but you are going to do them slowly. And I also feel that you're probably cultivating whatever it is that's going on with you emotionally, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, working through a challenging time. It's really about doing the maintenance, doing the work each day, and weeding that garden, right? To make sure that the best possible outcomes are there for you and others. In the immediate past, we have the Chariot card, also a very strong Cancer power card. That with the King of Cups, this is why I say maybe you have a Cancer or water sign that you're in, in your life. But to me, again, there's a huge focus on personal growth and development. I feel like this immediate past or the month, preceding this, you've really been doing a lot of interior work. You've really made some strides. This is definitely a card of victory, accomplishment, personal achievements, whether they are publicly, noticeable or not. You may feel like, yeah, I'm a whole new person. Other people may not see it yet, but I know that I am from the inside out. Let's get a clarifier on this card, please. Page of Pentacles, yes. You've been investing in yourself. That's what I feel here, Virgo. You've been investing in yourself and really getting to know you from the inside out, because this is that subconscious energy, and the Page of Pentacles invest in something that they know is worthwhile. Going into the immediate future, don't over worry, don't overthink, Virgo. As this month unfolds, the second half, here's our Fool card. This is definitely that trust in spirit. Take the divine leap of faith. Don't overthink the choices. Try to stay in the moment as much as possible. Knight of Swords, yes, because your mind does get very active. It does race. You do get full of thoughts and ideas with that Knight of Swords. So it's best, to try not to let those thoughts and worries overwhelm you. that is a big one there because you've got a lot on your mind. Subconscious position reinforces this again with the Page of Swords. Hey, everyone. We have got that Gemini energy. This is definitely that mental energy. It can really be lots of thoughts, lots of ideas, you know, which is not a bad thing in itself, but it can turn into worries, right? So really, you know, to me, Virgo, again, stay in the moment, review what you have to review. You have a wonderful mind, but you don't want to let it run away with you and turn into worries or anxiety. Let's get a clarifier here for Virgo, please. And we have the Tower. You might be doing a lot of, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? Oh my goodness. You might be really kind of like mulling over all the unexpected events or things that could possibly happen. And you're just kind of driving yourself a little bit crazy inside with that. So, you know, Virgo, my feeling with the Tower is it doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. It is a Mars energy card, so it definitely is about fast-moving energy. It's very direct, and it is about, you know, spirit removing things from our lives that are not positive, that are not stable. You know, the classic example is if you've got a relationship that's just not going to work, it's not going to last, something kind of unexpected or upsetting may happen to take them out of your life, and you go, oh my gosh. But, you know, if that structure had stayed there, it wouldn't have been good over time. Same with any situation in life. So if there's something that you need to let go of, whether it's personally, professionally, just, you know, habits, Virgo is definitely a sign of habits. If there's something you need to release, this is definitely the time to do it rather than overthink it. On the top, crowning the spread, message from Spirit. Yes, Virgo, it's time to let go of whatever is not meant to follow you on the next stage of your journey with this Eight of Cups. Spirit's really telling you. There may be something better. There really may be, especially if you just are like, yeah, really, this job's okay, but you know, there's just something more that I've always wanted to do. And it's like, you've got to listen to your intuition and go to that next level, whatever it is that it's about in your life. Let's get a clarifier, please, on the Eight of Cups. Ooh, Virgo. So for you, you may be feeling this around either the areas of home and family or where you live. You may be like, yeah, I like my place okay, but it's time for a move, right? That could be a classic position that this would bring up. It could also say, my relationship's okay, but I really wish that I had a soulmate or someone that I felt more aligned with on a spiritual level. That could be in there too, Virgo. Take it as it resonates for you. Let's get some advice, please, for all of this. There it is again. You do have a lot of potential for victory and success here, Virgo. So don't be too afraid. I do feel like you have this ability to really come out on top. Suggested approach is the Six of Wands. Come from a place of success, of victory, lack of worry, lack of doubt in yourself, right? Self-belief, self-confidence, really feeling good about who you are. That is the best way to approach anything happening this month. Look at that. Yes, go for the best, right? Keep your vibration high. Keep focused on good things coming to you and good outcomes with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit is really helping to co-create with you and bringing you to those successes that you're angling for. What you need to know, look at our old devil, our little Capricorn devil. Now, Virgo, what I feel with this, we talked about before, you are definitely a sign that rules habits and routines. And I would say that the devil has a lot to do with more negative habits or routines that we may feel chained to. We may sometimes feel chained to our worries or chained to a routine or chained to an addiction, whatever it may be. And so what you need to know is that it's time, if you've got routines or habits that you want to change, it's time to set yourself free from those. Let's get a clarifier on him, please. King of Pentacles, yes, so some Taurus energy. There's some very earthy energy. So what I feel is these may be some habits or routines that you feel are very ingrained, and you might be a little stubborn about shifting them up. Whatever that is for you, Virgo, to, again, take it as it resonates. In the hopes and fears position, yes, Seven of Pentacles is back again. I think that you kind of recognize that some of the things that you have in motion or the things that you're working towards are going to take some time. They're going to take some care and cultivation. And you might be like, oh, I wish it wouldn't, I didn't have to be so patient. I wish it didn't have to be like that, because, you know, that's the hopes and fears. But on the other hand, Virgo, you're kind of like hoping, yeah, I hope all my effort pays off. Let's get a clarifier on that Seven of Pentacles again here. Yeah, because you're waiting for the ships to come in. I get a feeling for some of my Virgos, you might have already made an investment, or you're planning to, and you're waiting on the return. And you're kind of like, oh, I hope this investment pays off. I hope that my ships come in here. On the outcome, Seven of Wands. So Virgo, you may be feeling a little defensive. You may have your guard up a little bit right now. As this month comes to a close, you may feel kind of like, I've just got to watch out. I've got to be guarded. But it's, you know, this can be a card that's kind of like, on one side, it can be a little tough. But on the other side, it can really say, you know, you're learning your self-worth and you're not willing to just let people run you over anymore. Let's get a clarifier. What's the Seven of Wands about for Virgo, please? Page of Wands, because I feel like these are new ideas, new beginnings, things that you feel happy about, and you feel very protective about it. You could also have, if you have a child in your life, this could be you feeling very protective about a child or a pet, because this is like young, youthful, childlike energy as well. On the bottom, yeah. This is what it's about. You may have some people that are not for your best. There's that Seven of Swords. This is the undercurrent, and the Five of Wands. So, you know, there may be some really difficult people that come around that just are not for your best. You know who they are, and they do cause you a degree of stress. And you may be getting to a place where it's like you're really going to be putting your foot down very firmly, because you've had it up to there, right? Let's get an affirmation on this for Virgo, please. This is a beautiful read. I feel like you're really creating something new for yourself, changing up habits, insisting on something better for yourself. There's the self-love energy coming through. It's like, yeah, just good enough doesn't cut it anymore. It's like you want to thrive. You don't want to just survive. That's the feeling I get from this reading. Yeah, be compassionate with yourself. There's the part of the self-care. There's Kuan Yin. She came up as the spirit guide for the sign before this, for Taurus, just saying. So she's showing up tonight in our reads. All is well. Understand your present situation through unconditional love and forgiveness. Embody compassion and open your heart to kindness. Kuan Yin is here to protect and heal you. You and your loved ones are safe. So beautiful message there, Virgo. I think this is going to be a solid month of healing, changing habits and routines for the better, going to new heights. Very, very nice. All right, guys, Capricorn is up next. Let's just knock these cards out, clear them out a little bit. It's a nice, quiet evening. I think most people have already gone to bed. I'm the night owl, though. I'm up. But I will have all these readings time-stamped for everyone to tune into tomorrow when you get here. Hey, Francisco, I'm glad to see you, buddy. Hope you are doing good out there, Mr. Sagittarius. Yeah, those north nodes are no joke, are they? Yeah, they're not. Yeah, mine is in Libra, so I always pay attention to the Libra readings. And I have, you know, most of my, in real life, like, best friends are Libras. It's no coincidence, right? Oh, good to hear it. Good to hear it, dude. All right, my Capricorns. I know y'all are probably asleep right now, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put out these goat messages for you guys, and they will be here whenever you are ready to hear them. So, Capricorn, happy August. We are in Leo season. Leo is an interesting energy for Capricorn because that cycles through your universal house of the 8th. Yes, the 8th house, which is the Scorpio house of mystery, you know, psychology, and secrets. So it could be a very interesting month of doing some deep inner work, some deep passionate work, work that you are passionate about. Could have some mysteries or secrets revealed. Some things could be, you know, much more clarified for you. But it is kind of an intense month sometimes when the sun is in Leo. No doubt about that for Capricorn. Let's get into your messages, guys. This is going to be for Capricorn, August 2022. We're going to pull some oracle first and get your basic energies and themes for this month ahead. We're going to do a full Celtic cross with clarifiers in the tarot for you. So let's see what comes up. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and guides, please show us what you have for our beautiful Capricorns out there. Anything they need to know, feel, and be aware of for their highest good, please, for this month of August 2022. Thank you so much, as always, for your help. Truth is revealed, Capricorn. This is all about truth, telling your truth, speaking your truth, coming from a place of authenticity. Don't be afraid to be you. Be honest. Say what you feel. Say what you need. Don't be afraid of it. The truth will set you free, Capricorn. What an amazing card to start that out with. Let's get into a number. Let's get our numerology energies for you, Capricorn. Wow, domestic harmony, and whoa, on the bottom you have love, Capricorn. Wow, somebody might be telling you they love you. You might be telling someone that you love them. This could be revealing some deep feelings towards each other. Looks like the home life should be pretty calm, should be pretty quiet, happy. We have the number 4 and this number 6 on this top card. So 4 and 6. And then on the bottom, we had the 6 again, which is just that love energy, partnership energy. Capricorn, you may be also, for my singles especially, you may be getting hit on a lot. Like, a lot of folks might be going, Capricorn, you looking good. So don't be afraid to dress up nice, put yourself out there, because I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of attention. And it may be, you know, for our singles that aren't, you know, you might be like, I don't have a domestic partnership. I don't have somebody living with me. But this could be like people come in your way that really bring up the potential for that in your life. So don't be afraid to speak your truth. You know, if you like someone, tell them. If you don't like them, let them down gently, Capricorn, as only you can, right? You're pretty tactful. Not always. Sometimes Capricorns can be pretty flat. If somebody's creepy, we're like, get out. Let's get into a crystal and chakra card for you, Capricorn. Let's see which ones are best for you to work with for August. The tourmaline, one of my very favorites. I wear the tourmaline and keep it around all the time for me. I have it at all of my doorways. It is a root chakra stone. It's extremely protective and cleansing and clearing. That's why we have our keyword of smudging there, which is what you do when you burn sage or Palo Santo and you really clear your energy. The tourmaline can help you do that for your own space. So I will be wearing my tourmaline. That is an easy directive for me. And work with that root chakra, Capricorn. It's time to get yourself nice and rooted. You might want to try to spend some time out in nature. I know for a lot of folks it's pretty hot. It's pretty muggy right now. But if you can get out there and enjoy it, enjoy it. I just had to pull this off the bottom because this really comes along with that truth energy. We also have the Seraphonite, a very unique, interesting stone. It's kind of a soft, you know, jadish, greenish color. And it is the keyword of honesty. Heart and third eye chakra. So this is the third eye and the heart, speaking the truth from where you truly are coming from, Capricorn. Wow. Yep, this is a month of loving secrets revealed. Let's get a spiritual guardian or guide. Which one of you would like to work with Capricorn the most for August? Let's see which one of you are aligned to them. Wow, Capricorn. I'm just gonna say, this is interesting. This came out for Virgo. This was actually your guardian last month as well. I used the same deck, and we had Cernunnos again. You might want to read up on him because obviously he's really assertive in your readings. Last month and this month, he's like, hey, Capricorn. It's very sexy, sexual, passionate, green man energy, right? This is the divine masculine, the divine God. This to me brings back creativity, a sense of thriving. I mean, this is just like flourishing energy. To me, this is like, you know, the burst of the spring, you know, the trees coming back into foliage after the winter. That's the kind of energy that he brings through. You know, the horned God. And Capricorn, you are a horned sign, right? So there could be a lot of alignment there for you guys. So express your driving passion, your creativity, sensual and sexual powers are increased. Again, like I said, Capricorn, you're very sexy, very attractive right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at the astrology. I'm kind of like, what's making Capricorn so sexy right now? Could be Mars. You know, Mars is in Taurus. That definitely brings up some nice hot energy for the Earth folks. That's a very potential thing that could be going on. But whatever it is, there's something in the air around you, Capricorn. People like you, that not only do you look, you know, attractive on a sensual level, but they're also seeing that domestic harmony. Like you seem like a great partner, a great friend, somebody that they would like to live with and have a deeper energy. On the bottom of the deck, I'm just going to take an extra one since we had the same one come out, is Master Jesus. So forgiveness is a big part of your path this month as well, Capricorn. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father figure healing, divine masculine healing is possible at this time. There's something to do with divine masculine energy here, you know, that's going on for Capricorn, whether, you know, whatever you align with more strongly, feminine or masculine, there's something being healed around the divine masculine energy. Very interesting, guys. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what we have got for us. Capricorns. Always exciting. I'm a Capricorn, so I always get excited to do the Cap readings. I can't help it. All right, Spirit, show us Capricorn in the tarot, August 2022. Let's see a nice, clear picture for them. Yeah, there it is, the balance. You have a little bit of that. I do get this. All right, center energy, guys. Sagittarius power coming through right in the center of your reading is the Temperance card, Capricorn. So this is all about being balanced. This is the alchemist, right? This to me is balancing. It's funny, we talked about, you know, that sexual, sensual, passionate power of Cernunnos, and that passion is reflected in the red color of the wings in this card. We also talked about that compassion and that more spiritual, elevated forgiveness. That's where the white of the robe comes in. This is spiritual purification, alignment. 1 foot in the water of spirit and intuition, 1 foot on the earth of groundedness. So it is a beautiful energy. I feel like, and I honestly get a little bit of chills when I'm looking at this card for you guys. I'm getting a little bit of goosebumps, which is always kind of a whew, you know. So I do feel that this is a time where you're really trying to heal yourself and stay nice and grounded and balanced from the inside out. Since it's Sagittarius energy, it does include that power of higher learning, right? So keep your mind a little open. You might be learning some new things this month, Capricorn. I know you already know it all. I know, Capricorns, we already know it all. But keep your mind open to the things you don't know yet, okay? Just keep that in mind. Let's clarify Temperance, please. Seven of Pentacles. Take your time and don't let anyone rush you. I know you don't do that anyway, but the Seven of Pentacles is definitely about slow and steady wins the race. Cultivate the garden one piece at a time. The empire doesn't get built in one night, guys. And Capricorn, I think you're a sign that definitely knows that, right? You know that this kind of peace and understanding and learning isn't going to happen like in a snap of fingers. It's a process. So keep that in mind as well. In the immediate past, yeah, Nine of Wands. Capricorn, you've been defensive. You've had your walls up. You might have gone through some big hurts or some big wounds this past month or this past little while ago. But you are strong. Oh, you're tough. Like, you know, this is the wounded warrior. It's like, yeah, you can keep fighting. But I do feel, you know, we're in the very last part of July here as we transition into August. You need some more rest. And it's interesting, today I actually had a appointment, but I rescheduled it because I was so tired when I woke up and I just didn't feel my best. And instead, you know, it's like, I feel like the old me 10 years ago or so, I would have just done it anyway and I would have felt even worse at the end of the day. But today I did what was right. I just called. I said, you know, I'm not feeling my greatest. We're going to reschedule. And it was totally fine. And I went back to sleep and I rested and I started feeling better. So Capricorn, that's just a good example of what I think you all need to do, especially right now and in August. If it's just wearing you out, stressing you out, you're not feeling your best, and you have the option to rest and take it easy because you've been working really hard and you've gone through some stuff. Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with love. What a surprise. With love and friendship, for me, both were very much coming up over the last month. And I think for my fellow Capricorns, it's very likely to be true for you as well. You know, Two of Cups is that it's that soulmate connection. It's those heart-to-heart connections. And you may have been stressed out about, can this relationship be healed? Can this friendship be healed? We have that healing caduceus there between them. So this may be something that's been stressing you out quite a bit, is either some kind of friendship connection or romantic connection or both. Going into the immediate future, we do have the Hanged Man. There's going to have to be a little bit of release, a little bit of sacrifice, Capricorn, and you may not arrive at all of the answers, you know, and you're going to have to be okay with that, more or less. I know Capricorns don't really like that. They really like to know things very concrete, very solid. But I really get the feeling that, you know, as the second half of August unfolds, there is this feeling of like, well, I'm not really sure. I'm not really here nor there with a situation or a subject. And you're going to, you know, you're just going to have to move your way through it. And so will whoever this is that you're involved with. They will have to as well. The Hangman is Neptune energy. It is Piscean energy. So that's why I say this is a spiritual card of overcoming some sort of challenge. And you may have to put certain things down, Capricorn. You may have to let certain people or situations go, right? Because you can't take that with you going to the next level. It's definitely a card of kind of sometimes release from the material world as well. It really is. Let's get a clarifier. Let's see a little deeper. What's this Hanged Man about for Capricorn? I think a lot of it for Capricorn is worrying too much about how to deal with things that are in limbo instead of just taking it one day at a time. Capricorn, the best way to deal with this Hanged Man is, yes, just take the leap of faith. Don't overthink. Don't overworry before the future unfolds. Just honestly, take this month one day at a time. Don't worry too much about it. Because I feel like for some of y'all, you may be very much at some crossroads or in a limbo state. And the best way to handle that is by just taking it one day at a time and trusting in the divine, just saying, you know what, I leave it up to spirit to unfold what is best for me. On the bottom, in the subconscious position. What's in your heart of hearts, Capricorn, is the Nine of Cups. You want what you wish for and desire, right? You really know what it is that you want. And I feel like you really are kind of holding that wish in your heart. Capricorns have very high standards. They don't mind waiting for the best and the right situation or the right thing to come along. And I feel like in your heart of hearts, you're like, I know exactly what I'm waiting for. I know exactly what I want. Yeah, you want stability. You want money. All Capricorns want money, but that's a given. The King of Pentacles, yeah, you want stability. You want people you can rely on. You want a safe, grounded feeling, right? And the King of Pentacles is that wonderful energy. It's very earthy, just like you, but he also remembers to enjoy life, right? It's not just work, 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 and driving yourself crazy and stressing yourself out. It's also getting to enjoy the benefit of your work. On the top, crowning the spread, message from Spirit is the Eight of Wands. So I do feel Spirit's letting you know, Capricorn, yes, August is a month where things are speeding up. You're going to have a lot of communication. You're going to have a lot to talk and think about. This could as well be Cupid's arrows of love flying through the air. Many times the Eight of Wands does symbolize love interest coming at you. I feel like a lot of people think you are very sexy, very attractive. They're really seeing that side of you this month. And I think unless you're going to stay under a rock this month, Capricorn, there's going to be a lot of people telling you how attractive you are to them. Could be a Pisces. They could be a little shy about it too. They could be, because look at that moon card. Sometimes, you know, sometimes there's somebody that has feelings for you and they're really soft pedaling it. They're really not saying everything. So give it some time. Don't be too forceful. Like if you get a sense that somebody's got some feelings for you, don't push on them too hard. This is a month of truth being revealed though, so I don't think it'll stay a secret for long, but the moon of Pisces energy, and it can be a little subtle, it can be a little mysterious, and sometimes it takes a little time for it to be revealed. Our last full moon was in Capricorn, so by the time this next full moon arrives in Aquarius around the middle of the month, that's when I think things will really start to open up. Let's get into some advice, please, for Capricorn for August. You still do need a lot of time to yourself, Capricorn. You're such a grumpy old goat. Oh my gosh. We can be. You still do need a lot of time and healing energy for yourself. Do not be afraid to take breaks, to take naps, to tell other people, I just need a little time to myself. Buzz off, go do something on your own. I need a nap. I need to just relax and decompress. Virgo energy. It could be an examination of your habits and your routines as well, and the things that you do for your personal health, Capricorn. But that is your suggested approach. Let's see what clarifies the Hermit. We get a little bit deeper around what this could be around. Knight of Cups, yeah, well, it could sometimes be you doing your thing alone this month, but you could also be doing your thing with a special someone this month, because Knight of Cups, yet again, it's those love offers, it's those romantic, feelings people are coming at you with and expressing. I almost get a sense for some of my Capricorns, not all, because this is general, but for some of them, I almost get a feeling it's like, dude, I am happy just doing my thing. I'm rocking my own life. I don't need anybody in my life. And here they keep coming. Like, Capricorn, let's go out. Capricorn, I think you're hot. Capricorn, you're so cute. And you're like, I just want to do my thing by myself. And you might have a little bit of a split. Like, should I go out or should I stay? What you need to know, Capricorn, this month, Page of Cups. I do think that people will be professing emotional truths to you. Oh my goodness. Again, Pisces energy. There's a lot of Pisces here. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, the moon. You could have a Pisces or a water sign really attracted to you this month. You could also have people really bringing a lot of apologies, forgiveness, because this is those kind of, it's those kind of romantic or emotional conversations being had. I do feel like that's why that Hermit's coming out, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that want to talk to you, or at least a few people that want to talk a lot to you. And you might just be like, that's enough of that for now. Please clarify our Page of Cups for Capricorn. Yeah. Seven of Wands. I definitely feel like you're not open to all of them. Definitely not. Some of them you're like, okay, I'll talk to you. Some of them you're like, no, get the heck out of my face with that business. And if they give you any kind of hard time, I think you'll cut them off pretty quick. Hey, Ocean, good to see you. Hopes and fears position is the Two of Swords. So Capricorn, I do feel like you have this pressure to make some decisions right now, and you're hoping that you make the right ones. I think that's kind of got you nervous right now, though. And there could be people that are kind of pressuring you to make a decision. Like, do you want to be with me? Do you want to stay with me? Do you want to break up? Or do you want to go for it? And this could be a lot. It's bugging you. Let's get a clarifier on the Two of Swords, please, for Capricorn. What are these decisions about for them? Yeah, it's really about, like, where do you want to grow your life? Look at that with the Ace of Wands. Where do you want to flourish? Where do you feel best? Where's your passion? Where do you want to thrive? What feels right to you? I feel like Spirit's really giving you some good stuff, though, so don't fear it too much. I almost, with that kind of card, I almost feel like you can't make a wrong decision, and I feel like you'll do what's best for you, because Ace of Wands is fiery. Outcome card is Justice, so I feel like fairness will emerge. This is Libra energy. It's balance, right? It's wrongs being righted. If there's something that hasn't been right in your life, or somebody hadn't treated you right, the karma will be restored, right? This is a very, I like it. I like the Justice card because I like justice. I like fairness. I like to see the right thing win out and prevail. Let's get a clarifier. What's this Justice card about for Capricorn? Knight of Pentacles. Yes, yes. This could be partly, maybe, you know, for a lot of Capricorns, it could be continuing to grow a business, making some legal decisions or signing some contracts that have to do with that. There, again, you know, there can be legal things that come up with a Justice card. That's very, very possible always. With the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, we do have that slow but steady Knight. So I feel like, you know, any kind of legal things, if those do come up, contemplate them slowly. You don't have to rush into them, Capricorn. But I do feel like fairness and balance is slowly but surely coming back into your life. And I do feel like wherever you go from here, you're going to feel pretty steady about it. Look at that. Oh, look at these cards, Capricorn. On the bottom of the deck, we have your power card, the Devil. And I'll have to say, whenever your own card comes into your reading, I tend to read the more positive side of it. So I just feel like, Capricorn, underneath all of this, you are super empowered this month. Like, you're feeling your power and your strength. And look at how positive the card is that's clarifying, is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a Virgo energy card, but super strong for Capricorn because it has all the things in it that we like. Loyalty, stability, money in the bank, things that last the test of time. I feel like you're feeling very strong about who you are deep inside right now, Capricorn. And so whatever's going on up on the surface is not really going to sway you, because I feel like deep inside, you know who you are. You know what you're about. You know what's important to you. In that subconscious position, you're holding on to your hopes, your dreams, and your stability and what you know to be true about yourself. And you got that tourmaline, that grounding energy. I think this is a very positive month. I do. I feel like this is one where you're really putting into practice what you've learned about yourself. And I don't think anybody can knock you away from that. Like, they might put you down, they might rock your world, they might go up and down all around you. But wow, I just feel like it's like, yeah, but I know who I am. And it's, you know, anything somebody might say to put me down is not going to get to me because I know who I am and they don't. And I also think that whatever your love situation, Capricorn, this month is also very positive, because what I get the sense of is that if someone's on their way out, then there's a whole lot of awesome people on their way in. If you're single, it could be like, what in the world? All of a sudden, people are paying more attention to me than they have in years. Cernunnos has come into your reading twice as your guardian, last month and this month again. And he is a super sexy Capricorn kind of lovey-dovey god. So, you know, I'm just, Capricorns are kind of rocking it right now. They're hot stuff. So make good use of it. Let's get an affirmation for you, Capricorn. Leader. Oh, yeah. Look at you in your chariot. The Jade Emperor. You are being called upon for leadership. The Jade Emperor is helping you to overcome barriers. Fuse your ambition with virtuous intention. Employ your power with honor and wisdom. Move forward with unstoppable momentum. Success is inevitable. Dang, Capricorn. Get on that chariot and ride. This is your month. This is your month. It's a powerful month. Wow. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Well, Capricorn, you are the oldest of the cardinal signs. You are a very, very natural leader. This is, you know, you are that energy of lead, follow, or get out of the way. This is why Capricorns don't usually like to have a boss unless the boss is them, you know, because they are good at leadership and they know if somebody isn't. I've always been very picky that way, being a Capricorn. Like, I don't mind working for someone if that someone really knows what they're doing. It's just half the time they don't know what they're doing. So there you go. That's why I'm my own boss. But what a fabulous reading. Oh my goodness, guys, that made me happy. Really glad to see it coming out for you. The next time I jump onto a live, hopefully it'll be, I'll get these next two done this week. I already have fire signs up. We already did those. And I also just got done doing all of our earth signs. So next will be, no, I didn't do fire signs yet. I did water signs. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed that up. So no, I haven't done Sagittarius yet, Francisco. Have not done them yet. So we will do fire signs next. We'll do fire signs next. We got to do that because we got Leo season. We got to get our fire folks done. So our next live stream will be fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We will do that. And then the one after that will be our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm so sorry. I told people earlier, I was like, we did the fire signs. I'm like, no, we did the water signs. We got all the feminine ones done. We got the water and the earth. So next time shall be fire. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you as always for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will be back soon with more forecasts for the month of August. Take care, y'all.